Good late evening. Welcome to another edition of Real Sports Live Southwest.com in partnership with Real Sports Live. We're live from Eagle Pass, Texas, the home of the Eagle Pass CC Winn Mavericks and the Eagle Pass Eagles. Friday night football is in the air. And yes, we got about 30 minutes of our pregame show as we get ready for Friday night football. It's game night as the CC Winn Mavericks host Parents Night and the Crystal City Javelinas come into town. Coach Lopez from Crystal City is very optimistic about this season and the 2019 after graduating some seniors. And we'll have his take on the team as we got a word with him before the game. Also, we will talk a little bit about what Coach Villaseñor said about his team, his 2019 Mavericks, as we talked to him on Wednesday on our weekly Gridiron Talk Show. Thank you very much for joining us on the pregame show. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
Esperamos almorzar o al buffet, rica comida. Tenemos del delicioso.
Automotive Repair Shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful team season.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away, recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
Are you ready? Are you ready, ready? Are you ready for the prices? It's a Labor Day party.
It's the Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale where you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Are you ready?
So we're back live and we're on the pregame show. Crystal City CC Winn. We got about 25, well, just about 25 minutes, somewhere around there. Crystal City overall last year was 7-5. District had a 4-1 in 2018. They were the by-district champions, beating Wimberley 26-18, and then losing in the area round to Rockport Fulton 42-8. For the CC Winn Mavericks, and under the direction of Coach Eric Villaseñor, overall 6-4, had a pretty good overall record, above 500, and had a 3-3 district record. They did beat Crystal City 18-2 last year, and of course in 2016, these Thunder and Mavericks they were the district champions, by-district champions, area, and quarterfinalists. They're in District 14 5A with the likes of Harlandale, Martin, McCullum, Southwest, and Southwest Legacy. We also had a chance to talk to a couple of their key players coming back this year. As Coach Villaseñor does have a slew of returning lettermen, and one of those is 3-year head man quarterback Ethan Johnston, and also senior linebacker on the defensive side Garcia, as Alex Garcia. And we had a chance to talk to them a bit during practice as they get set for the 2019 Texas high school football season. Yes, Friday Night Football, we're live streaming to you on our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, as we're going to have our presentation of the actual game an hour after the game finishes, as there's captains on the field already here at the 50, and we're getting set and ready to see who gets the kickoff. A good fan base from Crystal City, the Javelinas, coming up west on 277. And of course, the Thundering Mavericks had Parents' Night. So all the parents of the 2019 CC Winn Mavericks were recognized. We'll be back with more after these messages from our advertisers. We'll be back with more after this.
Donde la comida se hace con mucho. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas, at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
Buenas tardes. Aquí apoyando a los equipos de los Mavericks y los Eagles para que este año les vaya bien, y siempre los estaremos apoyando, y especialmente aquí a mi hijo David López, es mi nieto, le deseamos lo mejor.
Come visit Lulu's at 2955 El Indio Highway for some great Mexican food.
Donde la comida se hace con amor.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
Steady, are ER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
And we're back as we are giving you live play-by-play tonight of the Week 1 Friday night game of the week. Real Sports Live Southwest, as we have the visiting the visiting Crystal City Javelinas, as the players are on the field. Crystal City has number 11, number 52, number 7, and number 3 as their captains for Crystal City. That's Carlos Martinez, a senior. John Salcedo, a senior. 52 is Alfonso Mata. And number 11, Justin Bonilla, are the captains for the Crystal City Javelinas tonight. And for the Mavericks, the homestanding Mavericks, trying to see who's going to be walking to the to midfield as we get set for Texas high school football. After the captains, we'll have words with, of course, the offensive player, quarterback, Ethan Johnston. He'll share some words, and then, of course, we'll have word with the defensive linebacker for CC Winn, Alex Garcia, who was voted by the fans, the fans, the South Texas Vipe linebacker. And they have a slew of guys. They have number 2, Ethan Johnston, number 6, senior Jared Royce, number 13, Ernesto Vasquez, the receiver, and number 20, Gilbert Vasquez, who plays defensive back, number 33, Alex Garcia, number 50, is also a team captain tonight, Daniel Ruiz. Number 94, of course, Alejandro Ontiveros. Number 73 is also awaiting, Jaime Rodriguez, who is an offensive lineman. Now the CC Winn Mavericks have, of course, their quarterback back. They have 12-11 that came back over a year ago. Number 43 is Jose Hinojosa. He's a defensive end for the CC Winn Mavericks. So they got a good defensive line, a great offensive line, and again, it is one of those years for the CC Winn Mavericks where you just feel it in the air with all the leadership that Coach Villaseñor and the coaching staff, Coach Salas, Coach Ramirez, and the rest of the CC Winn coaching staff, that they have kids that believe, again, in that process that these coaches instilled in them, character building throughout the off season. And one quick tidbit to pass along is Coach went to spring ball, so we also had a chat about spring ball with Coach Villaseñor, and we'll give you some information on what he talked about on that subject when we talk to him on that weekly show that we have. And you can catch that weekly show, of course, on all our social media, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Also catch all the highlights on Instagram. As we're just a full schedule tonight. Down in the Rio Grande Valley, also Joe Bowling, our partner, has a stadium set up over there to stream live. So again, we are busy as a company, Real Sports Live Southwest. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to follow and share as we get you all the action. And right now, again, the captains on the field are waiting to meet to see who wins the coin toss. So with that, we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
Apoyando a los equipos de los Mavericks y los Eagles para que este año les vaya.
Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Make sure you check all the action out on Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
Are you ready for low prices? It's a Labor Day party.
The Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale is going on now. You can get a new F-150 starting at just $27,995 or 0% interest for 72 months.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Are you ready? Are you ready, ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Labor Day party.
It's the Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale where you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
And we're back as we had the toss, and Winn wins the toss, and they'll be defending the North Goal on your screen. Of course, the Javelina helmet is on the left side, so they'll be defending on that side. They'll be going from left to right on your screen. And as we continue the pregame show, we want to thank all our great advertisers as we get set for a busy weekend. This kickoff time is about 7:30, so we still got some time to go. As right now the two schools will get ready for their alma maters, and we're gonna take a side break real quick, and we're gonna get you those interviews. The first interview you're gonna see is with quarterback, 3-year starter quarterback Ethan Johnston.
Back as a returning starter at quarterback, being 3 year at the helm, what does Coach Señor instill in you as a leader?
He expects for me to show the guys what varsity is about, and I'm just trying to be a leader here. Hopefully instill some positive into the team and have a winning season.
Anything for the Maverick fans on Friday night?
Oh, you're in for a show. That's guaranteed.
That's Ethan Johnston, Real Sports Live Southwest.com. We're with senior linebacker for the CC Winn Mavericks, Alex Garcia. What's the outlook of the 2019 CC Winn Mavericks?
Everything's coming together. We're playing together. We're looking as a team out there. We're uniting. We're a very close group. Hopefully it can lead up to the season coming.
Alex Garcia, preseason linebacker player of the year. What is that honor as the player linebacker of the year?
It's a blessing. It's an honor to be that. Thank you for everyone that voted. It's just an honor to be the Southwest linebacker of the year. And we need to execute now. We need to go do work.
What's your look on Crystal City coming up on Friday night?
Crystal City is pretty good. But our defense, we're adjusting to them. We should be good in the week on Friday.
Want to say anything to the Maverick fans out there?
To the Maverick fans, thank you for supporting us throughout the whole year. Just go out and support our CC Winn football team Friday, 7:30 versus Crystal City.
Real Sports Live Southwest, head coach of the Crystal City Haciendas, Lopez. Coach, this is 2013 getting to the third round, losing to eventual state championship a year ago. Coach, what do you have in store for 2019 Texas High?
Well, actually, we lost to Rockport. Rockport in the second round. But that was a surprise because the previous 3 years it was. We had a great season last year. But iron sharpens iron, and I'm hoping for a great season. We reloaded, and God willing, we'll find out tonight what the 2019 Holiday is bring.
Now, Coach, your experience is good at Lakers, 618, how did that test to come into week one?
I love scrimmaging. Nixon. They always get us there, and that's what we're trying to do. We evaluate players. They bring size. They get in that slot team. They're physical. They're not my kids physically, and that's what I know they got us better.
Coach, last year, of course, you guys lost to Winn. The previous year, you guys took the W. What is it about Coach Señor in this first meeting in week one, Coach? What is it for that matchup?
Well, first of all, we got a great coach. Coach Wilson is a good friend of mine for many years, and we like the little rivalry. It's good for the towns. It's not too far. You don't have to go too far. And I know we take a lot of pride, and they take a lot of pride. They're no longer the new kids on the block. CC Winn is arrived, and it's a great program, and we pride ourselves in challenging, the big towns, the big schools, and it's a little pride thing, and it's a great thing for both communities.
Coach, what are your key keys to the game tonight in week one? Texas high school football Friday night is in the air.
Well, run the ball, play hard defense, and be physical. Those are the 3 keys to me. Whoever's more physical, whoever doesn't make mistakes, and whoever can move the ball and keep the ball away from the opponent, that's usually the winning shot.
This is Brandon there with Coach Lopez of the Crystal City Javelinas. Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
And we're back as we had, of course, the interviews, and that's what they had to say about the season and what they're looking forward to. And of course, the keys to the game with Coach Lopez was make sure that they did what they needed to do to get on the board as we get set for. We got about 8 minutes to go before kickoff, and get the playing of the national anthem here. So again, we'll also have our replays tonight. Make sure you catch that, and make sure you catch our show on Wednesday. Actually, this coming week is going to be Monday, Labor Day. We're going to go ahead and switch it out. Instead of it being on Wednesday morning, it will be on Monday at 10:30 in the morning, from 10:30 to 11:30. Normally it's on Wednesdays from 10 to 11. That's Gridiron Talk with Coach Tom Gonzalez and Eric Villaseñor, or the two coaches that come our way, and we talk X's and O's, and we also talk about the key players for that week and who they look forward to making making a difference on the team, as the playing of the Crystal City alma mater, and then of course the playing of the CC Winn alma mater, and then the playing of the national anthem. As we're about 6 minutes away. I know on our game clock has about 3 minutes to go. So again, we thank everybody who's joined us. We're live from Colesdale Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. Beautiful Eagle Pass, Texas. Friday night football, EPISD Student Activity Center. And don't forget to subscribe, follow us, because tomorrow night and tomorrow we'll have some volleyball action early in the day. It's a noontime start at Nixon High School, Nixon and Edinburgh North. And of course, the evening wrap-up, Saturday night football, or Saturday night game of the week, is from Laredo, Texas, the Student Activity Center. It's a 7 o'clock start, so we'll be early, about 6:30, with our pregame show, brought to you by Hacienda Ford. And that's Alexander versus Alice. And then we're on the road next week on Tuesday for our Tuesday night volleyball game of the week at 6 o'clock. So we'll be starting right about 5:30 from Somerset, Texas. Coach, the athletic director, Mr. Higginbotham, very gracious. They just got a new scoreboard, and of course we got a chance to visit with them early in the season as the Eagle Pass Eagles went down there for their first scrimmage, and of course we got to talk to legendary coach Coach Detmer, and we got to visit with him, and of course he had a lot of things to say. As on the field, they're going through, of course, the alma mater, and we'll have the presentation of colors. So the playing of the national anthem. As we see the presentation of colors to midfield. Our camera operator tonight on the camera is Eric Ramos, a alumni of CC Winn High School. Graduated from CC Winn High School. Also played some soccer. So rendition of our national anthem from the mighty thundering Maverick Band. And we're getting ready for kickoff here, about 2 minutes away. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful team season.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away, recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Como Fitness, Supplements and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
And we're back live as the Thundering Mavericks on the field. And we're set for football here in Eagle Pass as the Thunder and Mavericks are on the field getting ready to kick off. Actually, to receive the kick, excuse me. And we get set to see the Mavericks on offense first. First quarter here from Cozumel Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. Want to give a shout out to Conrado Perez, Eagle Pass sports historian. Ask him a question, he'll know. Back deep for the CC Winn Mavericks. Trying to get the numbers back there. They'll be receiving the opening kick. Number 20 is Gilberto Vázquez and Ernesto Vázquez. So the two brothers, the twins, Ernesto and Gilberto Vázquez, are receiving, and number 42 will be kicking off. That's Isaac Garcia, the sophomore, kicking it off. And that one will be taken at about the 15 near side. Breaking it to the 25, maybe the 26. The return guy there was number 3, and that was Jose Joe Garza, the receiver for the Mavericks. So here we go. We start this game, and So the first offensive series for the Mavericks, they have it their own 22-yard line. Number 24 will take it outside to the outside. And there's a flag. The ball was placed on the 29-yard line. And Cáceres, number 24, the junior running back, on a 1st and 10. The run play. So a penalty erases that. Brings it back 1st and 20 to the 19-yard line. Johnston will have his running back behind him. 3 receivers to the up the middle to the left hash. So Cáceres gets about 8 on the play to the 27, 2nd and 12. Timeout called. And we're going to take a timeout real quick. We'll be back with more after this. So we're back. 10:57 left on the clock. It'll be 2nd and 12. The ball at the CC Winn 27-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Of course, Coach Royce, the OC, always has some wrinkles in his package. Receiver near side. Deep ball to number 11. That one is intercepted by number 40. And he'll bring it back to about the 25-yard line. As Johnston was trying to find the receiver number 11, Michael Olivo. That was Frank Arenas, the defender there. So the first turnover of the game, and Crystal City has the ball at the Winn. They had it inside the 35, but with the penalty, it's to the 44-yard line. So that's 1st and 10 for Crystal City with 10:44 left. And we'll see the defense for the Mavericks under center for the Crystal City Javelinas with a man in motion, a pitch out to number 11, and tackled right about the 435, 34 maybe. So Justin Bonilla, the number 11, the rusher on that one, to the 33. So 1st and 10, that's an 11-yard carry. And number 5 is under center, that's Nathaniel Mata. Not sure if there's no foul. So now Mata will have two backs in the backfield. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Under center. Drops back one step. Quick slant to number 40, and that's incomplete. So 10:07. Actually, yes, 10:07 left. So an incomplete pass brings a 3rd and 5 after the run from the 29-yard line. Mata under center. And that one is in for a loss, and that was Alex Garcia on the tackle. So 9:11 left. Actually 9:04. That one's incomplete. On a 4th and 8 from the 32. And the pass is batted down. And the Mavericks will take over on downs. So they take over at their own 31, gives to number 24, goes up the middle, past the 35 to about the 37-yard line, a 6-yard run. And that's number 24, Ethan Cáceres. 2nd and 4 on the 6-yard carry there. Johnston calls his number. He takes it to the outside. He's at the 40 and gets wrangled down out of bounds. And that's a nice design play. And Johnston takes it to the outside. And he gets a Maverick first down. Eight minutes left and counting. Drops back, looking. Is looking to the middle of the field, and that one is intercepted in the end zone by number 4. On a 1st and 10 from the 28. He throws a deep ball and in the end zone gets intercepted. That's the second interception thrown by Johnston. That one, the intended receiver was number 11, Michael Olivo. And 2 targets to him, and the Javelinas are basically ganging up on him. So 2 backs, Crystal City now in shotgun formation. Give to keep it himself, Mata to the near side. He's at the 25, cuts it back inside to the 30, gets across the 30 to the 32. Mata calls his own number. That one to the 32. And will be a Javelina first down. Ball to the 32. They started to drive at the 20. So it'll be a first and 10 with 7:14 left. Play action, throwing to number 35, and a completed pass to the, actually did not have control. It's incomplete. So second and 10 from their own 32. The intended receiver was Marco Moncada, number 35. Incomplete. Now on a second and 10. Calls his number. Mata to the outside, trying to get outside, and this linebacker crew of this Maverick is swarming to the outside as Mata will get to maybe the 36. It's third and 6, 4-yard gain there on that play. Third down and 6 for the Javelinas. Under center Mata, two receivers to the near side. Offset I. Pitch out. Fumble on the play. He picks it back up. Crosses to the 39-yard line. 6:06 and running. That one was number... That was Javier Martinez, number 25, the ball carrier. And 4th and 2, the ball to the 40. And they're going to bring the punt team out. Back deep for the CC Winn Mavericks. I believe it's Jared Royce. There's a bit of a rush there. Ball will be picked up at the 30 and brought down quickly at the 20, at the 31. That was number 13, Ernesto Vasquez on the recovery, and on the tackle was number 25. That's Javier Martinez. So that's where they have it, first and 10, 5:22 left. And they'll start their next possession. CC Winn has it at their own 32. Will give to number 24 up the middle to the 39. Cáceres, a 7-yard gain. It'll be second and 3. So second and 3. That's Cáceres running hard. That's Johnston to the outside. Tries to follow his line. So 4:42 left, and Johnston gets it to the 44. Picks up a Maverick first down. That one a 6-yard gain. Actually a 5-yard gain, excuse me. And keeps it on the run pass option and will get hit out of bounds. There's a flag. So there's a flag on the play. Personal foul, late hit. On a 1st and 10, Johnston gets it to the 50 and then tacks on. So now they have it 1st and 10 after the personal foul. They get it to the Crystal City 44-yard line. That's number 24, Caceres, to the outside. He's at the 30, he's at the 20, he's at the 10, 5, and dives at the 1-yard line. A nice run by Caceres to follow his blocks. Caceres gets it down to the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. And Arena, and that one blown up. Timeout, CC Winn with 4:02 left. That was a great run. The ball at the 1-yard line. A 43-yard rushing attempt there for Caceres. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this.
Estamos apoyando y especialmente aquí a mi hijo David López, es mi nieto, le deseamos lo mejor.
Come visit the booth at 2955 El Indio Highway for some great
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Labor Day party.
The Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale is going on now. You can get a new F-150 starting at just $27,995 or 0% interest for 72 months.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money.
And we're back live. 4:01 and counting. And give it to the up back, and that is a CC Winn Maverick. Touchdown. Waiting for the indication as the Mavericks strike first. 6-0 with 3:58 left from a yard out. Trying to get the number of who actually went in. Not sure who it was that got into the end zone. I believe it was number 43, Jose Hinojosa, short yardage. The point after attempt is up and good. 7 points on the board with 3:58 left. We'll be back with more after this.
Which is the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful team season.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
So Mario Contreras will be kicking off. 3:58 left here in the first quarter. That ball taken at about the 15. by number 10 out to the outside, trying to find some running room and gets it across to the 35. There is flags on the play. So there was a holding on the receiving team from the spot of the foul. So they're going to call it at the 35, going back 10 yards to the 25 after the penalty. They're going to start at their own 25-yard line. A 5-play drive for the CC Winn Mavericks. A scoring drive. As we have 3:50 left here in the first quarter. Mata brings his line to team to the line. Bunch formation. And that one is quickly and that's a 5-yard penalty. First and 15, 5 yards back to the 20. And an offensive penalty. That's one of the things that we talked that Coach Lopez talked about before the game is having those issues early on. Give to the running back and met immediately by a host of Mavericks. And Bonilla, the headliner in the backfield, senior running back, gets it back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain on that play. Second and 15 with 3:18 and counting. 7-0. Two backs in the backfield, shotgun formation for Mata. One receiver to the far side. We'll give to Bonilla looking inside now, getting hit, crossing the 25 to about the 27. And again, Bonilla getting the carry. So he gets it to the 27-yard line, a 7-yard gain on that run. They'll bring a 3rd and 7 for the Javelinas. A beautiful night here from Eagle Pass, Texas. Nice skies, blue and grayish skies. As Mata goes under center, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Motion man. Pitch out to number 25. And steps aside as Royce was there immediately. And that one to about the 30. Actually crossed the 30 to the 31. A 4-yard gain, 4th and 3. And that was Javier Martinez, the one on that attempted rush. So now punting away is going to be Ethan Delgado, the junior kicker. Bringing some pressure. Line drive. We'll let it drop. Picked up about the 36. That's number 11. Actually number 13 on the return. Ernesto Vasquez. So a minute 36 left here in the first quarter. And they'll have it 1st and 10 after that punt. So Winn has it at their own 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Vasquez takes it up the middle, across the 50 to the 45, down to the 41-yard line. A nice run by Vasquez. Cáceres. 1st and 10. And quickly, the Mavericks on offense here move the ball quickly, and there's a flag for. So that one to check the flag there. So unsportsmanlike conduct. So the ball to the 39, they're going to tack on after that. Automatic first down. So 10 yards, they'll have it at the 20, actually 15 yards, and we'll have it at the 24. First and 10 with a minute 16 left here in this ball game. In the first quarter, excuse me. Johnston shotgun formation will call his number up the middle. Now breaks it inside. Goes off a couple of tacklers and down he goes under a minute to play. So he gets it down to about the 19-yard line. About 4 or 5 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 6 with under a minute to play. On a 2nd and 6, the ball at the Crystal City 19-yard line. This is a fourth play of the drive. Gives it to number 13 Vasquez and gets hit by number 40 as he tackles him right at the 19. And that's Vasquez on the carry, Ernesto Vasquez. And he gets no yards on that carry, the 19-yard line. And they're going to let the first quarter run out. As that's the end of the first quarter. And we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Salinas.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
Capital Insurance Services has been in business since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, and many more. We also provide Mexico insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Joanna Salinas.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida.
11:52, and after the end of the first quarter, we start the second quarter, and the play out to the outside will get it to about the 14. They were at the 19. They needed 6 yards, so they're measuring right now. So 4th and inches for the Mavericks. We're calling it a 1. another timeout called. So we'll step away. We'll be back with more after this.
Roadie's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services.
And we're back. And number 2, Ethan Johnston, on the 4th and inches, gets the first down. And gets it the nose of the ball across the 14, 1st and 10 at the Crystal City. So first down Mavericks inside the 15-yard line. Man, that one. So Ethan Cáceres gets the carry. Rodriguez in on the tackle for Crystal City. He gets the ball to the 11-yard line. That'll be a 2nd and 7. Just outside the 10. Let's call it the 11. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers set, 2 to the far side, 1 on the near side. And Johnston will take it himself. And we talked to Coach on our weekly show, and that's their leading rusher a year ago. Ethan Johnston, the quarterback, finds an opening, and gets it across the 10 to the 7-yard line. 3rd and 4, a long 4, 10:22 left. Johnston will go under center with a wedge back field, 3 backs, pitch out to Vasquez. Vasquez trying to look for some running room and will get it to the 7. Ernesto Vasquez, the ball carrier, will take it to the 6. Actually, a 4th and 3 now, as the ball. They're looking to the head coach and the head coach Villaseñor and the offensive coordinator. They're going to call a timeout here. And with that, we're going to call a timeout also. Timeout CC Winn. That's their 3rd and final timeout of the half. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more after.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Make sure you check all the action out on
on RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
Man, we're back. As that one was taken in. Still trying to get the signal. Johnston with the keeper, 4th and 3, and he will get a 1st and goal here. So 1st and goal from the 1-yard line again. Ethan Johnston, shotgun formation, and will actually take it himself and into the end zone for 6 points as the CC Winn Mavericks. And a Maverick touchdown with 9:13 left here in the second quarter makes it 13-0. CC Winn with the point after attempt here. And that was a drive for the CC Winn Mavericks. After the punt. And that one is good. That one goes through the uprights. So 9:13 left, and the CC Winn Mavericks have a 14-0 lead on the 11-play drive that culminates in a 1-yard plunge for Ethan Johnston, a touchdown run to make it 14-0 CC Winn. As we keep it here with 9:13 left. Talked to a couple of the Crystal City coaches, and they think it's a rebuilding year for them, but it is one of those things where a lot of times with that you talk to these young guys, and they had 23 seniors that of course graduated. The experience, they were around success, so it is what it is. And Coach Lopez is the kicker. Contreras will get it to the outside, kick it off, and number 10 will bring it out. Adrian Zavala, the senior, and he'll bring it all the way to the 28-yard line. So 9:06 left, and the Javelinas will have their chance at their own 28-yard line, 1st and 10. So Mata now comes out, I formation. We'll give it to Bonilla. Bonilla comes near side and gets it across the 30 to the 34. Six-yard carry, 2nd and 4. (14-0), 2 drives, one of 5 plays for the Mavericks, and 2 1-yard plunges. Shotgun formation for Mata, 2 back set, 2 receivers to the far side. Will take it himself to the outside. He's across to the 45, and there's a flag on the play. And they stop the play. They stop the clock as the ball passes the 45 to the 47. They're going to check the flag and see what it was. Holding on the offense, so that negates that run to the 47. And they will bring it back from, the spot foul. So they'll bring it back to the 35 because it happened on the 45. So believe they were going to repeat second down, 2nd and 4. Mata will give it to number 25, and that one wrapped up quickly on the outside. That's Hinojosa, and that's a flag. Javier Martinez, the ball carrier. And Jose Hinojosa, the defensive end, was in there quickly. There is a flag on the play, so we'll check that flag with 8:09 left or 8:08 left. So there's a flag on. So their penalty there on the defense brings the ball to the 46-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Javelinas. Under center is Mata, one receiver to the near side. High formation. Will give to Bonilla. Actually, no. The ball carries number 25. That's Martinez. Martinez all the way down to the 20-yard line. Crosses the 20. And gets it to the 18-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10. That's a nice run by Martinez. So I formation, Mata under center. Will give to Bonilla, and he is met immediately in the backfield. 7:36 and rolling here. That was the ball carrier, Bonilla. So Alex Garcia was in on the tackle. At the 19-yard line, 2nd and 11 for Crystal City. And there is a flag on the play. So they're going to repeat the down, 2nd and 11. Actually, 2nd and long. Ball to the almost the 25. Rolls out Mata looking for a receiver and gets it completed. Number 22 was in on the tackle, and that's Andrew Vasquez. It's Carlos Martinez, the intended receiver, who caught the ball. It'll be a 3rd and 10 now. Ball at the 18-yard line. And timeout, Crystal City. That's their second charge timeout. With 6:07. We'll be back with more after this You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Make sure you check all the action out on Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Valdez Tire Record Service.
We're back live. 6:07. Mata will throw it to the near side. Gets it to number 3, Carlos Martinez. A quick strike, complete, and brings it down to about the 14-yard line. A gain of 4. It's 4th and 6. So 14-0 second quarter. We're about 5 minutes away. Well, less than 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to be exact for halftime. And he'll send 2 receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation. 2 back set for Mata and the Javelinas. And the play clock expired. So a delay of game. Offense. So they're going to replay 4th and 11. The ball to the 19 after the penalty, delay of game. Mata, shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the far side. And receivers flinch. False start. 5 more yards back. Moves it back. 4th and 16. Ball to the 24. Ball started at the Winn, actually at the at their own 28. They had that big run. .508 left. Looking to bring the house here. The Mavericks. And Mata going to the end zone and incomplete. As that one was intended. And that was a turnover. That was number 10, I believe. The intended receiver, Adrian Zavala, in the end zone. With 4:56, turnover on downs. It was an incomplete pass. And CC Winn will get it at their own 24-yard line. And the ball carrier, number 24, on a 1st and 10. Cáceres. Marco Moncada was in on the tackle. So 2nd and 10 from the 24. No gain on that play. Quick pass out to Vasquez. Vasquez turns around. He's in the clear. He's at the 50, 40. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. No, he tiptoes. 5. Touchdown, Mavericks. A pitch and catch as Ernesto Vasquez, the senior receiver, takes it to the house for the Maverick touchdown with 4:15 left. A quick pass out to Vasquez, complete for an 76-yard touchdown pass, catch and run after. 20-0 is the score with 4:15 left here in the second quarter. And no good on the point after attempt. With 4:15 left, 2 plays. And they get another score on the board. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
And around the clock, get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
Buenas tardes, aquí apoyando a los equipos de los Mavericks y los Eagles para que este año les vaya bien y siempre los estaremos apoyando y especialmente aquí a mi hijo David López, es mi nieto, le deseamos lo mejor.
Come visit Lulu's at 2955 El Indio Highway for some great Mexican food.
Donde la comida se hace con amor.
We're back live, 4:15 and counting. That one falls at about the 16-yard line. Be down at the 17-yard line as the bands are getting ready. They're going to start their drive. So dead ball foul, and they're going to tack on after the personal foul. The ball now to the 32-yard line. That's where they're going to start. 32, 1st and 10 for Crystal City. And Mata, Nathaniel Mata, the junior quarterback, will go under center. I formation. Will give to Bonilla. Bonilla takes it left side and will get to the 35-yard line. So Bonilla with the run. 2nd and 7 to the 35. 3:42 left here. 20-0 is the score. Parents' night for Eagle Pass CC Winn. Pitch out. Bonilla trying to get the edge. He's across the 35 to the 40 and gets hit out of bounds by number 76. That's Isaias Flores, defensive tackle. That ball out of bounds. Goes out of bounds. Again, the ball carrier, Bonilla, gets to the 42. It'll be a 1st and 10 to the 42. Under center, Mata, I formation. Will give to Bonilla. Bonilla comes to the near side, gets to the 45, and goes out of bounds. Actually, he fumbles the ball, and I think it touched the out of bounds line, so And at the Maverick 48-yard line. And another 1st and 10. Now they're at the CC Winn 48-yard line with 3:22 left. Sends two receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation for Mata. Give it to number 24. Gets wrapped up quickly by this tough defensive line for the Mavericks, and no gain on that play. That was number 25, Javier Martinez. So no gain, 2nd and 10 for the Javelinas. Parents' night for the CC Winn Mavericks as the mighty Thundering Maverick band on the field getting ready. Mata again, shotgun formation, two backs, quick strike to the outside. He has a man open, number 10, and he crosses to the 40 and down at the 37-yard line. Adrian Zavala, number 10, on a quick strike by his quarterback, Mata, complete, and gets it to the 38. Another Javelina first down. 3:20 and counting. I formation. Mata under center. We'll give to Bonilla. Bonilla bounces to the near side. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. And gets tripped up and out of bounds. So down to the 25-yard line. A 13-yard carry there. 1st and 10 for the Javelinas, down 20-0. Again, shotgun formation. Two backs in the backfield with Mata. Looks. Can't find anybody. Now tucks it in, and he is sacked by a host of Mavericks as Mata. That's number 54 in on Jimmy Joe Lopez, defensive tackle, sophomore. 140 and counting here in the second quarter. Ball back to the 29-yard line, a 4-yard loss. It'll be a 2nd and 14 for the Javelinas. Shotgun formation. Again, two backs. Quick out. That one almost intercepted and incomplete. And that was Carlos Martinez, number 3. Incomplete. Again to the 29, 3rd and 14. With a minute 18 left here, 20-0. CC Winn leading the way. A year ago, winning 18-2. We'll get you the scoring drives and everything here at halftime. Mata rolls out near side. Almost intercepted. That one is caught by number 2. Down to the 16-yard line, a 13-yard gain. It will be a 4th and 1. This is a 10th play of this drive, which started at their own 32-yard line, a minute 13 for the Javelinas as they're trying to I formation, trying to get on the board here before the first half ends. We'll give to number 25, and it is met immediately by a host of Mavericks. And needed one, don't think he got it. And they're going to take over on downs. That was number 25 on the ball carry, Javier Martinez, and was met by a wall of Mavericks. The ball at the just outside the 15-yard line, and that's where the Mavericks will have the ball. At their own 16 with a minute 11 left here, 1st and 10. Spread formation. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Jet sweep. Bring it to the near side. Still on his feet. Crosses the 25 to about the 27-yard line. Under a minute to play. And that's Matthew De Alba on the ball carry, number 4. On the jet sweep. Gets to the 28-yard line and gets a Maverick first down. Got 12 yards there. 1st and 10. And that's Padilla. Padilla throwing the ball to the outside and incomplete. And Olivo was the intended receiver over on the far sideline. And that's the young quarterback in Jose Padilla, the junior quarterback. Olivo was the intended receiver. So 41 seconds, 20-0 is the score. 2 receivers to the far side, to the near side. Shotgun formation. Padilla drops back, looking, and tries to get it to the outside again. Incomplete. There is flags on the play. And Olivo was the intended receiver on a 2nd and 10 from their own 28. The play in the trenches has the penalties offset and repeat 2nd down, 2nd and 10 after the penalties on both sides. Gonna have a talk with coach on the sideline. 35 seconds left here before the half. 20-0. We'll go back to the scoring drives here at halftime. We got a busy September. Don't forget, we want to wish everybody a great Labor Day. For those of you that have the long weekend, drink responsibly. 3 receivers set to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation for Padilla. Drops back, looking, rolls out now. Looking to tuck it in. He's across the 30 to the 35, 40 and goes out of bounds. Actually hit out of bounds. And another flag comes. Actually, a couple of flags come flying. And Padilla calls his own number. He gets it down to their own 42. It's getting a little chippy here. And that's a nice little run. Couldn't find anybody. Rolled out to his right and tucked it in for a good run. Good 14-yard rush on the play. 1st and 10 with seeing if they tack on after that, after he was hit. 26 seconds left. 20-0. Crystal City has not has tried to move the ball. They've had some good drives. It went back and forth as Winn had an interception. That was the first interception, a turnover, as they started their first drive, 3-play drive, and then was intercepted. And then Crystal City had theirs first drive go turnover on downs, and then another interception. So 2 turnovers in the first 2 possessions for the Mavericks. And then Crystal City punts it. And then the scoring drive. So we'll get back to that. So after all that said and done, there was 2 fouls. The ball placed at the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with 27 seconds left in the second quarter. You're listening to Freddie Day on RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com. Padilla drops back, looking, steps into it, going to the seam route, and that ball is intercepted. Interception with 19 seconds. He was looking. That was 81 on the interception. The pass intended to number 11. That's Michael Olivo was the intended receiver. So 1st and 10 for the Javelinas, and they will get it at the 15-yard line, at their own 15-yard line. 1st and 10 with 18 seconds left, 20-0. And 3 turnovers in the first half for the CC Winn Mavericks. Trying to get the deep ball. 2 out of the 3 interceptions have been deep balls. Mata under center for the Crystal City Javelinas. We'll give it to Bonilla. Bonilla drops outside and gets it to the 15-yard line. No gain on that play. 10 seconds. So Bonilla, that was the last play of the half as the clock runs out on the teams. And guess what? We're at halftime here from Cozell Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
Hacienda has it. It's the Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale where you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the prices? It's It's a Labor Day party.
The Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale is going on now. You can get a new F-150 starting at just $27,995 or 0% interest for 72 months.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful team season.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away, recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
We're a three-year head starter quarterback for CC Winn, Ethan Johnston. 2019 brings a new season.
We're at halftime here from Cozell Foster Memorial Stadium as Crystal City is on the losing end, 20-0 CC Winn. This halftime report is brought to you by Hacienda Ford. And we'll give you a quick tidbit of what happened in the first half here in just a bit. 3 scoring drives for CC Winn as they got on the board. And we have the Crystal City band on the field right now, getting ready for their performance, halftime performance. So we want to thank everybody who's joined us. We're at halftime from Cozell Foster Memorial Stadium. We'll be back shortly to give you the rundown of what happened in the first half. We'll be back after these messages from our great sponsors.
Roadie's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Make sure you check all the action out on RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com.
And we're back to the halftime show. Week 1 of Texas high school football. You're listening to Freddie Day on RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com. Real Sports Live. As we have a busy week. And, of course, we have a busy Saturday tomorrow. We'll be traveling to Laredo as we get some Laredo action. Laredo Nixon, the Lady Mustangs, will host the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars at noon. And then, of course, we'll have the Bulldogs and Alice duke it out at 7 o'clock at the Laredo Student Activity Center in Laredo, Texas. That's Saturday as we continue with our coverage of Texas high school football and volleyball. As we give you guys a quick note, the CC Winn Mavericks got the ball first, and they had their drive abrupted by an interception. The first turnover of 3 in the first half, and then Crystal City turned over the ball on downs, and not much going for both teams in the first 3 possessions of the game. And then, of course, in the first quarter, with 3:58 left, 5-play scoring drive. They started at their own 32-yard line, and they got it down to the 1-yard line, and of course a 1-yard plunge made it 6-0 with the point after attempt good, and that was set up by the big run of number 24, Ethan Cáceres, who ran the ball very well for the CC Winn Mavericks. And then Crystal City punted after that drive. When they got the ball, the CC Winn Mavericks took the ball the remainder of the first half and into the second half. With 9:13 left in the second quarter, they got on the board again, and Ethan Johnston, the senior signal caller, from 1 yard in, from 1 yard out, a touchdown, and that was set up, of course, with a drive that was an 11-play drive, and they tacked on the extra point. 14-0 CC Winn. Crystal City was able to move the ball all the way to the 18-yard line, actually all the way down to the 19-yard line, and then it stalled with a couple of penalties. They took a timeout with 6:07 left, and they turned over the ball on downs as the pass with a 4th and 16 went incomplete to the intended receiver, number 10, Adrian Zavala. And then with 4:15 left in the second quarter before the half, the big strike to the senior receiver Ernesto Vasquez, as Ethan Johnston connected on a quick hitch, and Vasquez took care of it himself. Catch and run after a 76-yard touchdown run after the catch to make it 20-0, and the point after attempt was no good. As that's the score right now for CC Winn. They look to be in control here, 20-0, as the first half ended, and we got to see a glimpse of the junior quarterback for the CC Winn Mavericks, Jose Padilla. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful team season.
EPER our Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out in your own time at Como Fitness.
Deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Saritas Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Saritas Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
Capital Insurance Services has been in business since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, and many more. We also provide Mexico insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Joanna Salinas.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos.
Any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
Buenas tardes, aquí apoyando a los equipos de los Mavericks y los Eagles para que este año les vaya bien y siempre los estaremos apoyando y especialmente aquí a mi hijo David López, es mi nieto, le deseamos lo mejor.
Come visit Lulu's at 2955 El Indio Highway for some great Mexican food.
Donde la comida se hace con amor.
We're at halftime here from Eagle Pass, Texas, Crozell Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. We got about 13 minutes to before halftime ends. And again, first half 20-0, all CC Winn Mavericks. And the Maverick band is on the field right now. We talked to Coach Villaseñor before the game, and he's excited for, of course, the start of the season and week 1 of Texas high school football. Of course, his team did some spring football, and a lot of times with the school or the students getting to do spring ball, you lose a week of two-a-days. But guess what? That allowed his team to do some things in the offseason to get ready for the season. And he loved it because the kids also, as Coach Ramirez mentioned in our weekly show, Gridiron Talk, he mentioned the fact that the kids, of course, got their equipment early, got their equipment to use pads and to be in that situation to go ahead and strap it on, as they call it. So again, it's just something good for them and the kids enjoyed it. But it gave them the opportunity to also evaluate some of the positions that they needed to look at. Again, it is something that Coach Villaseñor, always an innovator in what he does, and how he prepares his team and his coaching staff. And we get to talk to him on a weekly basis. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also subscribe to follow us on all our social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course go to our websites, both Real Sports Live and Real Sports Live Southwest. Next week we're going to be busy. September 3rd, CC Winn will travel to Somerset as we will get some volleyball action. And then, of course, we got Thursday night football. We are going to be featuring Floresville and San Antonio Heartland on Thursday night on the 5th. We are trying to get some clarification. There's another game that we're going to be streaming on that Thursday night. United South will be at Harlingen, and that's over in Harlingen. Of course, that's Thursday. And then Friday night, we're going to be here live audio. Southwest is coming into town. A year ago, 18-16 was the score as the Southwest Dragons had a close game with Eagle Pass. Eagle Pass winning that one. And then we have Tuesday volleyball. Del Rio, Midland Lee will come into town. In Del Rio, we're going to have the Queens featured on our Tuesday night game of the week, our volleyball Tuesday night game of the week. That's on the 10th of September. Last night, a great game between the Uvalde Coyotes and the Eagle Pass Eagles, as the Eagles had the game well in hand in the first half, going up early on and getting a 21-6 lead, and then 21-14 at the half as they took that lead into the half. And then in the second half, they were outscored. They were not able to score until the overtime. And in overtime, they end up having a 1-point loss, 28-27. As we got some final stats there, the Eagles rushed for about 52 to 53 yards. Also, Martinez for the Uvalde Coyotes, normally a 100-yard rusher, and he couldn't get off the hide either, as both defenses were stingy last night, as we had our Thursday night game of the week. As the CC Winn Mavericks are on the field, we will take a break. We're at halftime, 20-0, CC Winn leading the Jabalinas. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
It's the Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale where you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos.
STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Make sure you check all the action out on RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
Vic Media Partners.
STAT Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Make sure you check all the action out on RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful team season.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away, recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
And we're about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. We want to thank all our great advertisers. And don't forget, if you guys have a business and want to get on our broadcast, we're broadcasting all across the great state of Texas, South Texas, the Valley, West Texas. We're all over the place. We cover San Antonio, Laredo, Del Rio, Eagle Pass, and of course the Valley with McAllen, Rio Grande City, you name it, Edinburgh. We are all over the place as Real Sports Live and Real Sports Live Southwest, covering Region 4 Texas high school football as the CC Winn Mavericks leading the way 20-0 right now on the Crystal City Javelinas. Don't forget to share our social media and we get to a couple of see if we can get a couple of our highlights. Here in this game. So it was a fun first half for the Mavericks. A couple of plays, scoring drives. And we give you a couple of plays here for the Mavericks. Just to give you guys what happened in that first half. And that's number 24, Cáceres, to the outside. He's at the 30, he's at the 20, he's at the 10, 5, and that's dives. A big run for at the 1 yard line. Mavericks, a pitch and catch as Ernesto Vasquez, the senior receiver, takes it to the house for the Maverick touchdown. So those two highlights, and those were two of the biggest plays, as one was to Vasquez, and of course the other one was a big run for Cáceres, and that set up those two touchdowns, one for a touchdown and the other one. So we are setting up for the third quarter as the CC Winn Mavericks lead it 20-0. And we'll start the second half here shortly. And the Mavericks will kick off. Now they are actually they're defending the north goal, and Javelinas will be the south goal. There was a 7:30 start tonight. Last night was a 7 o'clock start for the Eagles. Mission and Mission Vets, I believe it's 16-0. As you can see, our rolling scoreboard on the bottom. Hardingen 21, Pioneer 14, La Feria 21, Raymondville 14, Port Isabel 14, Porter 7, PSJ North 20, Memorial 0. So those are just some of the scores, and we get set for the second half. As that one, the Javelinas will have great starting position, and Zavala was a return guy. Adrian Zavala. So the Javelinas will have it in the second half to start the second half at their own 38-yard line. First and 10 from the 38. Mata will go under center. I formation, two receivers to the far side. Right hash. And we'll give it up. The handoff to number 34. That's Coronado. Number 34, Amado Coronado, junior running back. 2 yards on that one to the 40, second and 8. Two receivers to the near side. We'll give it to number 34 again, and gets through the line and Gets it all the way to the 42, maybe the 43 on that run play. Again, number 34, Coronado. And gets 3 yards, so it brings a 3rd and 5 for the Javelinas here early on in the third quarter. Under center, Mata. 2 receivers to the far side. I formation again. And there is a flag on the play. There was a false start. So 5 yards tacked on. Back to the 38-yard line after that penalty. So 3rd and 10 from the 38 after the penalty. Shotgun formation. Looks right now. Looks left. Now throws right. Now trying to get it to the middle of the field. And that one falls incomplete. Number 3, Carlos Martinez with the intended receiver. Incomplete. And will bring a 4th and 10 for the Javelinas. As the quarterback Mata looked left, then looked right, then moved in the pocket a bit. And was not able to step in to the pocket to get it off. And now there is a flag on the play, but they let it go. Got it to 30 and brings it back. That's number 13, Vasquez. Ernesto Vasquez. So there's a flag on the play. So there was a 5 men in the backfield. So they're going to actually bring the ball to the 44-yard line after the punt and after they assess the penalty there. They have it. Winn has it at their own 44-yard line. Good field position for them here to start the second half with 10:23 left. Ball at the 40 at their own 44. We see Ethan Johnston with 4 receivers set, 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation. And Johnston will take it himself. Now drops, brings it near side. He will get to midfield and out of bounds. Six-yard gain. Now 2nd and 4 for the Mavericks, as they're at midfield now. Two receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation again, as Johnston will have a man in motion. That's De Alba, and he gets it around. He will bring it out to the 40 and is brought down at about the 37-yard line, maybe the 36. Marco Moncada in on the tackle. That one for Matthew De Alba, the senior slot receiver, and gets a CC Winn first down to the 37-yard line. A nice run, 1st and 10, a 13-yard carry. Again, De Alba jet sweep to the near side, looking to cuts up the field. He's at the 25, he's at the 20, he's at the 10, and is forced out of bounds. And that's number 3, excuse me. So there's a flag on the play, 9:37. And that negates that big run with a foul, a penalty on the play. We'll bring the ball back to the Crystal City. .43-yard line. It'll be a first and I will call it 16 from the 43. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Drops back looking, screen play, and that one goes incomplete as that one was intended to Cáceres. Trying to set up that screen pass and falls at the feet of Cáceres. Ball at the 43, 2nd and 16 for the Mavericks here. Again, shotgun formation, looks, rolls out, still looking, and just throws it. And coming back to the ball, nice play. As that one was caught by number 11, Michael Olivo, complete as he came to help his quarterback, Johnston, and gets it to the original line of scrimmage. So the ball to the 37, gets those 6 yards back. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Mavericks here with 9:09 left in the third quarter. Again, 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Moves Cáceres to the other side. Rolls out looking, now throws it out of bounds to not get that sack. Has some words with Luna as that pass is incomplete. The nearest one was, I believe, number 11. So 4th and 10 for the Mavericks with 9:03 left. 20-0 is the lead for them. Don't forget that you'll be able to watch all the action after the game. After the game's done, you'll be able to see it in its entirety as what we are seeing here. Remember, UIL does not allow us to. So that's a timeout for CC Winn, and we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back with more after this.
Amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Are you ready? Are you ready, ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Labor Day party.
The Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale is going on now. You can get a new F-150 starting at just $27,995 or 0% interest for 72 months.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
So we're back. Punting formation for the Mavericks, 4th and 16. They always have that spread formation. And that one is nice punt that will go in and through the end zone. For a touchback. That one, a rush attempt. Number 5. 31 on the tackle. That's Michael Ferris. Ball to the 15-yard line, a 6-yard loss. And brings a 3rd and 15. Shotgun formation, brings 2 receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Rolls out near side and kind of heaves it up because there was somebody in his face, and that one is complete. The number 25. And that was Javier Martinez on the catch. The ball gets to the 20-yard line, to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be a 4th and 10 for the Javelinas. 7:38 left here in the third quarter. As the punting team comes out, Vasquez and Royce. Is that one? Vasquez picks it up in midfield, looking for some running room, and is brought down by number 4, Robert Flores. And that's where they have their next possession. That first possession of this drive that started at the 41-yard line. Ethan Cáceres on a 1st and 10 takes it to the 37-yard line, a 4-yard carry, 2nd and 6. Pounding the ball with Cáceres. Controlling the tempo, controlling the clock. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. 2nd down, 2nd and 6 for Johnston. Johnston will get some running room to the left side and gets and Angel Rodriguez for the Crystal City Javelinas in on the tackle. He gets a Maverick first down at the 26-yard line, 11-yard carry, 1st and 10. 6:28 and counting. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. The ball on the left hash, going from right to left. Jet sweep for number 3. Sidesteps and is hit at the 20-yard line. Joe Garcia, the junior receiver. Marco Monca in on the tackle. The ball 6 yards to the 20. And 2nd and 4 for the Mavericks. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation. Back Cáceres will get it up the middle. He's still on his feet. Crosses the 5 and gets tripped up down to the 3-yard line. A nice tough run by Cáceres down to the 3. 1st and goal. 17-yard gain there by Cáceres. And Johnston was giving it to him and then took it out, trying to get himself into the end zone. As Johnston, the ball was at the 3, now at the 4-yard line, possibly the 5, 2nd and goal. Will give to Cáceres, and Cáceres gets dropped immediately loses a yard, makes it a 3rd and goal with 4:54 left here in the 3rd quarter. They're knocking on the door again, trying to get another touchdown here as the ball placed at the 6. 3 receivers trying to look and is dropped by number 59. Crashes in quickly for the Javelinas. Juan Uruazo, the D tackle junior for the Javelinas, and will bring a 4th down and goal as the ball to the 11-yard line loses 5 yards. 8-play drive now, 8th play. And they're going to set up a field goal. And I think they're going to call a false start. Gives an explanation on what they called. So the ball placed at the, looks like the 16-yard line on a 4th and goal. It's a 33-yard field goal attempt here. The ball is placed, the ball is up, and it is good. And 3 more points tacked on. And that's number 12, the place kicker. Aramilcar Ramos. As he puts 3 more points on the board for the CC Winn Mavericks, 23-0. As that one with 3:47 left in the 3rd quarter. The ball was at the 16, and it was a 33-yard field goal that it gets through the uprights. And CC Winn now takes a 23-0 lead late here in the 3rd quarter. That's Aramilcar Ramos, the sophomore kicker. He's a place kicker and the kickoff. That one is going to be taken at about the 5. Actually fumbled. Picked up at about the 10. Takes it to the outside and does not find running room on the outside. That's number 25 on the carry. On the return, Javier Martinez. So a 9-play drive results in a field goal for the Mavericks. As the Javelinas will now have the ball at their own 19-yard line, 1st and 10, under center. Mata, and that one goes to the right side. And Hinojosa in on the tackle there. So 2nd down and 11. And again, stopped by that defensive line of the Mavericks. Ball to the 17-yard line. So a 3rd and 12 to the 17 as he loses another yard. Was at the 19, went to the 17, now to the 16-yard line. Mata pitch out to Martinez. Martinez cuts it back inside, and again, no running room for the Crystal City Javelinas as the Maverick defense is swarming to the ball. And that one, Martinez stopped by Jared Royce. 4th and 10 as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, the 20-yard line. A punt brings a punting team out. And Vasquez actually fumbled the ball and is recovered by the Javelinas. Vasquez must have punt, and the Javelinas get the field position recovered 50-yard line. So at the 49-yard line, that's where they'll have it. Fumble recovery. At the Winn 49, 1st and 10. Mata takes it himself, comes near side, and stripped of the ball as Garcia picks it up. He stripped it and picked it up himself. There was 2 flags on the play. And a turnover as that run was to the near side. And a fumble, fumble by number 33, Alex Garcia. And he recovers, and the Winn Mavericks have it now at their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10, turnover. So minute 52 left here in the 3rd quarter. 23-0. Texas high school football. What better action you want to get than a slugfest here as the ball goes to the up man. The run was number 32. That's Jose Pablo Ramos. He's a junior. He's a sophomore. Gets his first carry. And gets his first carry. Padilla gets it to number 7. That is caught near side. And that's the pass good on a 2nd and 7. That's Armando Yebra, the senior receiver, to the 50-yard line. 1st and 10. Got those 7 yards he needed. And makes it a 1st and 10. Padilla will hand it off to Juan Pablo Ramos. Ramos gets away and gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Under a minute to play here. 2nd and 10. Two receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. And a timeout called. And this called by Crystal City. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
Capital Insurance Services has been in business since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, and many more. We also provide Mexico insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Joanna Salinas.
And we're back 34 seconds. Padilla, shotgun formation. Quick pass to number 6, I believe. And that's actually to number 4, the Alba. So a penalty here. And we'll bring the ball from midfield back to the 35-yard line. It'll be a second down and 25 with 22 seconds and counting. I believe they might. There's a difference of about a second or two on the play clock and the game clock. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation for Padilla. Padilla will drop back, looking. Has a man open as the Alba overthrew him, and that will fall incomplete. 2 seconds. So that pass is incomplete. The intended receiver was Matthew de Alba. 3rd and 25. Ball at the 35, at their own 35. 6-play drive. Padilla again, looking. Decides to tuck it in. And there is a flag on the play. And he will run out of bounds. There is a flag. Not sure if it was on offense. If it was on offense, then it is zeros on the clock. Checking the penalty. That run was Padilla, Jose Padilla. Padilla got to the 40. I believe the 45 is where the flag is right now. So checking to see what is it that they're going to do. So we go to the 4th quarter. As I believe that was the last play of the 3rd. They will so that one's to the 45. So they declined the penalty. So the 4th and 15. And as you can see, for those of you, and the patented nail on the coffin, as that's been a staple for CC Winn Maverick fans when this program initiated with Coach Villaseñor. So the penalty was declined. 4th and 25, actually 4th and 15, as that ended the third, and now the fourth quarter starts. Ball placed at the 45, and they're going to be punting it away. So we're going to start the fourth quarter here. 23-0 is the score. That ball takes a CC Winn bounce to the 11-yard line and out of bounds at the 11. And that's where Crystal City will have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line. Don't forget to subscribe to all our social media. We're going to give you a quick post-game show after this game concludes. Harlingen and Pioneer, I believe, tied up. In the fourth quarter. Port Isabel 14 and Porter 14. First carry, number 11, will get it to the outside, and brought down is the ball carrier for the Javelinas. Justin Bonilla takes it to the outside and it gets about 3 yards, 2 yards. 2nd and 6, the ball to the 14-yard line. Looks to be at the 13. Mata will give to Bonilla. Bonilla looking, stepping, and getting to the 20-yard line. 7-yard carry, 1st and 10 for Bonilla. So Michael Ferris in on the tackle. .39 and rolling here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 for actually a third down. 3rd and 1. Mata takes the ball to the 25. 1st and 10. Needed 1. Got 5. 1st and 10. And gets a Javelina first down. Not much for the Javelinas, as the CC Winn Mavericks have controlled the trenches, have controlled the front seven, have done their job in getting penetration in the backfield. And the ball on the ground, gets the ball back, as that one was number 34, Amado Coronado, the ball carrier to the 34. 2nd and 1, a 9-yard carry there on that one. Shotgun formation. Mata looking. Finding a receiver. Sidestepping. He's at the 40. And is brought down at the 35-yard line. And that one complete to number 3. To the CC Winn 35. First and 10. And gets a Javelina first down. The Mavericks are, I believe, on the road next Friday night. So that backs it up to the 40-yard line, a 5-yard after the penalty. It'll be first and 15. Mata under center, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Single back motion. Will take it himself to the near side. He's at the 30, 25, 20, and tripped up. And down he goes as he gets inside the 20-yard line. Nathaniel Mata is number 15. Eric Sanchez, the senior defensive back safety, down to the 17-yard line. First and 10 with 8:07 left. Shotgun formation. 2 backs in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw. Now tucks it in. He's at the 15, 10, and out of bounds at the 10-yard line. As he steps out of bounds. And they're going to mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Second and we'll call it 2, an 8-yard gain on that ninth play of this drive for the Javelinas, trying to get on the board. They've been shut out by the defense of CC Winn. And that's a backward pass. That ball goes out of bounds. The pass is a backward pass. That's negative yardage. That one goes out of bounds at the 22-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down. 3rd and about 15, let's call it. Two receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation. Drops back. Mata looking middle of the field and incomplete, as that was intended for number 10. Adrian Zavala, and incomplete on a 3rd and 15. Looking what Coach Lopez is doing on the sideline to see, with 7:25 left here in this 4th quarter, down 23-0. The ball at the CC Winn 22-yard line on a 4th and 14. They're going to call a timeout and assess. So they have 1 timeout left. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Roadies Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Texas Diving Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard.
We're back. And that one, number 25, goes incomplete. So turnover on downs, and the defense stops Crystal City. So now CC Winn has it at their own 22, 1st and 10, with 7:20 left here in the in this ball game. Gets it across the 35, the 25 to the 27. The ball carrier is number 34, Juan Pablo. Oh, excuse me, number 24, Casas, to the 28-yard line. That's a 6-yard carry, 2nd and 4. 7 minutes and counting here. 23-0 is the score. CC Winn well in. That ball goes over the head of Johnston, and Cáceres falls on it at the 5-yard line. A snap that goes over the head of Ethan Johnston and all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big loss, a third and a loss of about 23 yards. So it's a 3rd and 23. .6:23 and counting. I believe Coach Royce and Coach Villaseñor will make sure that they get out of the shadow of the end zone. A quick pass out to number 13, Vasquez. So it's 4th and got 5 yards back there. So 4th and about 18 to go. So punt formation. And that ball punted away at the 40, and the ball is on the ground. Recovered at the 40 of the Mavericks. 6 minutes left. So 1st and 10 for the Javelinas after the punt. They'll have it in Winn territory at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Javelinas. Mata trying to will his team to a score here. Trying to prevent the shutout. Pitches out and quickly brought down. A nice play there by number 65, Emmanuel Oviedo. Emmanuel Oviedo, have him as a defensive back, junior, and that one went nowhere. 2nd and 17, back to the 47 with 5 minutes and counting. I formation, Crystal City. rolls out, has a man on him, throws it, intercepted, and goes out of bounds. And the pass is picked off. That's Emmanuel Oviedo, who just had the. So there's a. They'll have the ball 1st and 10. That's number 65. Celebrated on the sideline with an interception. And they get the ball back quickly. 2 plays. And Winn has the ball at their own 45-yard line. 46 to the near side, hits at 50, 45, 40, steps and pushed out of bounds. And number 24, Cáceres, running hard, getting it down to the 30-yard line. A nice run, 1st and 10 of 24 yards. Johnston will lose some yardage to the 30 to 37 as who's trying to get the exchange. So the ball falls short. It'll be a 2nd and 17 from the Javelina 37-yard line. 4:35. That ball quickly to the near side. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, and pushed out of bounds. As nice sidestep there to the 2-yard line. And complete to Vasquez. 1st and goal at the 2. A nice play. And leads him into the end zone for a touchdown. CC Winn. Cáceres in for the 2-yard touchdown run as he takes it in with 4:11 left in the 4th quarter to make it 30. (29-0), with the point after attempt. That one gets through the uprights and makes it 30-0. CC Winn with 4:11 left here in the 4th quarter. 4-play drive that culminates in a 2-yard touchdown run by number 24. Ethan Cáceres for the touchdown. So 30-0 is the score. Running away with it as the Mavericks have had some good 5-play drive, an 11-play drive, a 2-play drive, a 9-play drive that resulted in a field goal, and then this 4-play drive as the 35-yard catch and run again by Vasquez. That one taken at the 15. And he basically the kickoff, Martinez fell at the 16. So they'll have it First and 10 at their own 16-yard line. 4:08 left here in the fourth quarter. 30-0 the score. Cal Allen 28, San Benito 20. That's a final. Under center, Mata. I formation. Will pitch it to number 11. Brings it near side and gets to the 25. Bonilla trying to take some defenders with him to the 27. Justin Bonilla. Demetrio Mejia was in on the stop. It'll be a first and 10. Ball at the 28. A 12-yard carry. And there's a flag on the play. So repeat first down, first and 15 after the penalty. Ball goes back to the 23. The clock starts again. Mata under center, one receiver, I formation. Will give a straight handoff to Bonilla. Bonilla near side 30, 35, 40. And is wrestled down at about the 47 of CC Winn. A nice ball carry there by Bonilla. Number 5 in on the tackle. That's Mario Contreras. The ball to the Winn 47-yard line. And gets a Javelina first and 10. A carry of about a 24-yard carry. There's flags on the play. Fourth quarter. 2:31 left. First and 10, brings it back 5 yards to the Crystal City 48, excuse me. First and 15, so they go forward once and then they come back. Started at their own 16. We'll give it to number 24 up the middle and is wrestled down. Actually, number 34 is the ball carrier and gets it up the middle. Coronado gets it to the 38. A 14-yard carry. And it's a 2nd and 1. So 2nd and 1 at the CC Winn 38. Mata shotgun formation. Has 3 receivers, actually 4. Quick out and at the shoelaces of the intended receiver. Javier Martinez falls incomplete and brings a 3rd and 1 with 1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. The ball placed at the CC Winn 38-yard line. Gonna see what Coach Lopez draws up here, as the CC Winn Mavericks have a 30-0 lead. Man, up the middle, Mata calls his own number as he goes under center and quickly gets the POW moving forward. First and 10 to the CC Winn 30-yard line. 8 yards on that carry. About a minute 10 left, or a minute 2. There's a difference. Friday night football, Texas high school football, week 1. Thursday night, last night, we had a doozy as the Eagles lose to Uvalde Coyotes as they come back in overtime. Mata looking middle of the field, gets the ball in traffic and to number 2, and it's complete. So the ball to the 17-yard line, 1st and 10, under 30 seconds to go. 2 backs in the backfield. Mata again, middle, and it is broken up. Michael Ferris in on that number 31, linebacker, senior linebacker. Incomplete. Not sure who the pass was intended for, but 2nd and 10. The ball at the 17-yard line. 19 seconds left. 3 receivers bunched to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. Mata rolls out. And tip drill. It is caught by number... Not sure if they did give him a possession, and he did catch it. The ball at the 13-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 6, a 4-yard pass play there. Completed. Under center, Mata, I formation. We'll give it to number 34, and nothing doing as they stop the clock with 8 seconds left. So 8 seconds left on the clock here in the 4th quarter. 30-0, and they call a timeout. Crystal City, that is their last and final timeout. That ball to the 12-yard line, a 1-yard gain, so it's 4th and 5. The ball carrier was number 34, Amado Coronado. As you can see on our score tracker on the bottom, some Friday night scores from around the region. Port Isabel 14, Porter 14. That's I believe in overtime. Mission 37, Mission Vets 0 in the 4th quarter. 8 seconds left. Hardingen 42, Pioneer 35. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Mata, shotgun. Looking to the end zone, can't find anybody. Now escapes, rolls out, and intercepted. We'll try and bring it back. And the time has expired as the Mavericks pitch a shutout. And the interception was number 31, Michael Ferris, intercepted. The final score, 30-0 from We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLiveSouthwest.com.
Hacienda has it.
want to thank everybody who has joined us on Real Sports Live Southwest, Real Sports Live, as week 1 is in the books for Friday Night Football. We still have Saturday, and just quick notes, 30-0, it's all CC Winn. CC Winn from the start to finish, scoring drives of five plays in the first quarter. They score with 3:58. Then they had an 11-play drive that culminated in a 1-yard run by Ethan Johnston with 9:13 left in the second quarter, making it 14-0 after the point after. And then 2 plays with that big play, 76-yard catch and run with 4:15 left in the second quarter, making it 20-0 with the point after attempt no good. That was 20-0 at the half. In the second half, nothing but Mavericks all the way through as they continue to dominate the Javelinas. 9-play drive that ended in a 33-yard field goal that was good by Amirka Ramos with 3:47 left in the third quarter, making it 23-0. And then that 4-play drive that ended in that touchdown run by number 24, and that's Cáceres.